Hi, you guys know my name. It's Cat Angel. And this is the first time that you've seen me talk about the apparatus that you see me wearing on my head right now. What this device is, and I know many of you have probably heard of this, is the Shiva neural stimulation or system, or some people know this as the God's helmet. I have been working with this system, with the Shiva system, for coming up on 3 years. It is taking me that long to utilize this and the programs that are run through this system over a period of time before I wanted to speak about it publicly. I don't think that you can use something for 2 or 3 months and immediately give a 100% authentic opinion as to what it's done for you. So I used this and have been using it for that length of time. And I want to share with you my experience and what has happened within myself, within my spiritual gifts, within my paranormal investigating, and just what has occurred for me personally that I attribute to the direct use of the Shiva system or the God's helmet. Now, first of all, I am a paranormal investigator, but I am also and have been a psychic medium. Well, I realized my first psychic abilities at age 7. My mediumship skills came to me after a near-death experience when I was 24 years old. I have worked with, as you can see here, crystals, with healing, with helping others in any way that I can through touch, through hands-on energy work. I am also a certified master Reiki. And so those kind of things have always been things that are very important and integral in my life. I was not expecting when I got this system that the things that happened to me and my abilities were going to be so profound. So let me just tell you some of the things that have increased exponentially for me. Number 1, healing. My ability to lay hands on family members, friends, things of that nature has increased by probably 60%. And I've been doing that since I was in my 20s. As far as my paranormal investigating, this was pretty profound because as a psychic medium, my ability to hear or see symbols within my mind's eye was how I gained knowledge of, let's say, a location. So what used to happen is I would go to a location and I sensed immediately spirit. I sensed through the symbols that have become my dictionary something that happened at that location. But after using the system and keeping in mind, I followed a very strict use of this. Like 16 weeks, I followed to the T how I was supposed to utilize this system. And the number one thing, what I was just talking about, is the first thing that I noticed. I then was able to walk into a location, and not only could I sense, but I now could see the entities or spirits or the reason for somebody who was having a haunting. If it was a displeasurable spirit, I was not only able to communicate with them, but I was able to see it. It's kind of like everything went from black and white to full-blown color. Or the way that I've also explained this is it was now like a movie. So if you can picture the old style way that we used to film and put the projector on the wall, and you would hear the film tapping as you played it. That is what now it is like for me when I go into a location. I am able to see movie clips. They come in different intervals of time, but now that has taken everything for me to an entire different level. So as an investigator, oh my gosh, this has increased my abilities in that tenfold, 20-fold. As I said, my ability to heal, 60% higher. And what I mean by that is it's with ease. It's immediate. It's felt by the other person. When I lay my hands on them, they immediately will tell me they feel heat or they feel a buzzing sensation. Once I got my Reiki master, which was very recently, I did some work on my daughter last night, and she almost like kind of sat up when I put my hands on her head. She was having like a migraine, and it was very intense. My abilities, my psychic abilities, which were very, very, very strong. Having worked on cases trying to locate somebody who is missing or is believed to have been possibly murdered, things like that, that I have worked on in the past, my ability to tap into that has also now become like a panoramic view. If I pull up Google Maps and I'm working on a location, and there is a case recently I worked on, I was able to see a tobacco shop where the young lady had recently been. I was able to see streets and bodies of water that there is no way for me to have known. Hands down, if I were to say, okay, if you are a healer, if you are a psychic, and especially if you're a paranormal investigator, utilizing this, in my opinion, is going to change an awful lot within your work. I can't clearly guarantee that's what's going to happen, but I can tell you that this has been my experience. Now, what you're seeing on my head, these are the sensors, I guess you would say. They're numbered. I know a lot of people have seen it just with the Velcro, which is what you see these are attached to. But I utilize putting it on a hat so that it would keep everything, nice and neat and not getting tangled. You can see it kind of looks like an octopus, like it's got octopus tentacles. And I have them Velcroed so that they don't get tangled up. But this is basically when I run a session, this is what it looks like. I lay down, I utilize it, I start the program, and then when I'm done, everything is heightened. My life has been completely changed by utilizing the Shiva system, the God's helmet. Not just for a couple months, but for over 3 years. I am going to be doing some live streams that are going to incorporate this within my paranormal, but I wanted to make a short video so that I could begin to tell you about the journey that I have been through with this system. And I really couldn't recommend more something to expand any of the areas that I've talked about for you to use 100%. Get it, try it, follow it, and you will see for yourself the incredible things that I believe are going to happen when you use it as well. So if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. You can find me at Cat Angel on Facebook. You guys can contact me at southernangelsparanormal@gmail.com. And of course, during my live streams, if you have any questions, please ask me. So, yeah, I'm going to stop this video now, and I hope to hear from you guys.